Seoul National University is a national research university located in Seoul, the capital of Korea. It is widely considered to be the most prestigious university in the country. In its current form, the university was founded in 1946, thus it is the oldest national university of the country. It located on 3 campuses, the main campus in Gwanak and 2 additional campuses in Daehangno and Suwon. The university comprises 16 colleges, 1 graduate school, and 9 professional schools. The student body consists of nearly 17,000 undergraduate and 11,000 graduate students. Since its founding, Seoul National University is widely considered to be the most prestigious university in the country. According to data compiled by KEDI, the university spends more on its students per capita than any other university in the country that enrolls at least 10,000. Seoul National University holds a Memorandum of Understanding with over 700 academic institutions in 40 countries, the World Bank, and the country's first-ever general academic exchange program with the University of Pennsylvania. The Graduate School of Business offers dual master's degrees with Duke University, ESSEC Business School, and the Peking University, double degrees at the MIT Sloan School of Management and Yale School of Management, and MBA, MIS, and PhD candidate exchange programs with universities in 10 countries on 4 continents. The university's international faculty headcount is 242 or 4% of the total. Nobel laureate Paul Crutzen and Fields Medal recipient Hironaka Hayasuka on the faculty roster. History Pre-establishment Seoul National University originates from various education institutions which were established by King Gojong of the Joseon dynasty. Several of them were integrated into various colleges when later Seoul National University was founded. To modernize the country, Gojong initiated the establishment of modern higher education institutions. By means of the issue of a royal order, the Law Academy Beopkwon has been founded in 1895. It produced 209 graduates including the later Envoy Junior Hanseong Sabium Hakjo, a training school for teachers, and Uehako, a medical school, are also considered the origins of respected colleges. After the proclamation of the Empire of Korea in 1897, Gojong, meanwhile emperor, was motivated to create more modern education institutions. In 1899, a medical school was established. This school changed its name several times to Daehangno and Gyeongseong Hakjo and finally became College of Medicine of Seoul National University. In 1901, a department for nursing was established, which was the forerunner of the later College of Nursing. During the Japanese rule, Kuja Imperial University was established as one of Japan's 9 imperial universities. After World War II and the independence of Korea, the name of the university was changed from Kuja Teikoku Daigaku to Gyeongseong Daehak. The kanji letters, that were used in the name, were pronounced in the Korean reading and the attributes imperial was removed. Establishment Seoul National University was founded on August 27, 1946 by merging 10 institutions of higher education around the Seoul area. The schools which have been merged were, Gyeongseong University, Gyeongseong College of Education, Gyeongseong Women's College of Education, Gyeongseong Law College, Gyeongseong Industrial College, Gyeongseong Mining College, Gyeongseong Medical College, Suwon Agriculture College, Gyeongseong College of Economics, Gyeongseong Dentistry College. The first president was Harry Bidwell Anstad. For over a year and a half, there was a protest movement by students and professors against the law of the U.S. military government in Korea merging colleges. Finally, 320 professors were fired and more than 4,950 students left the school. The university's second president was Lee Chun-ho, who served beginning in October 1947. The College of Law was founded by merging the Law Department of KIONGSANG University with KIONGSANG Law College. The university absorbed Seoul College of Pharmacy in September 1950, as the College of Pharmacy. This had previously been a private institution. During the Korean War, the university was occupied by North Korea and Seoul National University Hospital massacre occurred. then temporarily merged with other universities in South Korea, located in Busan. Relocation originally, the main campus was in Dongsan-dong, Daehangno. After the construction of a new main campus in Gwanak in February 1975, most colleges of the university relocated to the new Gwanak campus between 1975 and 1979. Part of the former main campus in Daehangno is still used by the College of Medicine, the College of Dentistry and the College of Nursing and is now called Yeongon Campus. In 2012, lawmakers reported that the ruling Saenuri Party, ahead of the December presidential elections, seriously proposed a plan to relocate the university to the newly established special autonomous Sejong City. The move came as part of an overall effort to decentralize the capital's governmental apparatus. Originally, the national government had approached the university in 2009 to host the building of a satellite campus. It was reported the following year that the university had considered withdrawing from the Sejong plan. Academics admissions admissions to Seoul National University is extremely competitive. From 1981 to 1987, when an applicant could apply only to one university at a time, more than 80% of the top 0.5% scorers in the annual government-administered Scholastic Achievement Test applied to SNU and many of them were unsuccessful. Students are admitted by major instead of into a general freshman pool. Academic structure 16 colleges of the university offer 83 undergraduate degree programs. For master and doctoral programs there is one graduate school with 99 programs from 5 fields of studies. The interdisciplinary programs are the ones invented and operated by more than 2 departments. In addition to that, there are 9 professional graduate schools. Campus Seoul National University is made up of 2 Seoul-based and 1 Suwon-based campuses. The Gwanak campus is situated in the neighborhood of Daehangno, Gwanak-gai. And the Yeongon campus is north of the Han River in Daehangno, Jeongno district. And the new campus Suwon, in Iuidong, Yongtong-gai. The main campus in Gwanak-gai was established in 1975 by the SNU Comprehensive Plan. At present, there are about 200 buildings, over half of which have been constructed since 1990. The Seoul unregistered trademark medical, dental and nursing schools, as well as the main branch of Seoul National University Hospital, are on the former site of Gyeongsang University unregistered trademark medical department at the Yeongon campus. In 2003, the colleges of Agricultural and Life Sciences and Veterinary Medicine were relocated from Suwon to Gwanak. In 2009, the Graduate School of Convergence Science Technology, which consists of 3 departments, was established in the new Suwon campus. Location Gwanak campus, the main campus, is located in the southern part of Seoul. It is served by its own subway station on Line 2. Yeongon campus, the medical campus, is on Daehangno, northeast Seoul. The defunct Suwon campus, the agricultural campus, also known as the Sangnok campus, used to be located in Suwon, about 40 kilometers south of Seoul. The agricultural campus moved to Gwanak in autumn 2004, but some research facilities still remain in Suwon. New plans In February 2010, Seoul National initiated a memorandum with the city of Sejong to establish a global campus. Signed with the city's mayor and governor of Gyeonggi for administrative assistance, the university acquired 826,000 square meters of property in the West Coast Economic Zone, near the Songdo International Business District, Pyeongtaek Harbor, International Airport, Seaport. The land acquisition will increase the university's size by 58% over its current 1.4 million square meters to 2.2 million square meters in headcount by an expected 10,000 people or 33% of its current figure. Along with lecture halls and additional liberal arts and graduate courses, the initiative will add a medical complex including a research hospital and training center, research center for dentistry and clinical pharmacology, dormitories, apartments, an international middle and high school, and other facilities. Planning to open the international campus in 2014, the university intends to share the initiative with other regional national institutions. Facilities. Library = Seoul National University Library is located behind the University Administrative Building in the 62nd block of the Gwanak campus. In 2009, the library unregistered trademark S collection of books, including all the annexes, was 4 million volumes. The chief librarian, Dr. Kim Jong-seo, professor of religious studies in the College of Humanities, took office in 2009. The Central Library has constructed a digital library, which in addition to the regular library collection provides access to university publications, ancient texts, and theses. Included here are images of pamphlets, lecture slides, and insects. The digital library offers access to video of university exhibitions, scientific events, symposia, and seminars. The library was opened in 1946 as the Seoul National University Central Library, inheriting its facilities and books from Kyungsung University. In 1949, the name of the library was changed to the Seoul National University Library Annex. When the main branch of the library was relocated to the Gwanak campus in January 1975, it was renamed the Seoul National University Library, and then renamed again in 1992 the Seoul National University Central Library. In 1966, provisions were made to systematize the library's collections. The original library was organized into 12 annexes for each of the university unregistered trademark S colleges: engineering, education, physics, art, law, theology, pharmacology, music, medicine, dentistry, administration, and agricultural sciences. 2 years later, in 1968, libraries for newspapers and the liberal arts were added to bring the number of annexes to 14. However, as the main branch was moved to the Gwanak campus, the education, physics, legal, theological, administrative, newspaper, liberal arts, and pharmacological libraries were combined in a single building. The following year the art and music libraries were added to the main branch, while the dentistry and medical libraries were amalgamated into one. With the integration of the engineering library into the main branch in 1979, only the agricultural and medical libraries remained as separate annexes. A new law library was established in 1983 with funds from alumni, and in 1992 the Gwanak Royal Library was subdivided from the main library as an independent organization and is now known as the Gwanak Institute for Korean Studies. With the transfer of the College of Agricultural Sciences from the Suwon to Gwanak campus, the Agricultural Library was also moved in 2005. As of 2006 there were 7 remaining library annexes for management, the social sciences, agriculture, law, medicine, dentistry, and international studies. The library has received contributions from 7 university libraries, 3 universities, 3 major libraries, 4 institutions, 2 government agencies, the Government of Australia, and from private Korean and non-Korean donors. The library underwent significant expansion in 2014. Gwanak The Gwanak, also known as Gwanak, was the royal library of the Joseon dynasty. It was founded in 1776 by order of King Jeongjo of Joseon, at which time it was located on the grounds of Cheongdeokgung Palace. Today known as Gwanak Royal Library or Gwanak Archives, are maintained by Gwanak Institute for Korean Studies at the Seoul National University. It functions as a key repository of Korean historical records and a center for research and publication of an annual journal titled Gwanak. Museum Seoul National University Museum is located at the Gwanak campus. It opened alongside the university in 1946 under the name, the Seoul National University Museum Annex. The original 2-story Dongzangdong building, which was erected in 1941, had served as the Kyungsung Imperial University Museum until it was transferred intact to SNU. When the museum was moved to the 6th floor of the Central Library, in 1975, it was renamed the Seoul National University Museum. The museum was then moved to newly constructed facilities, next to the Dongwon building, in 1993, which it has occupied to this day. Dr. Park Nak-yu is the director. Museum of Art Seoul National University Museum of Art was established in 1995, with contributions from the Samsung Cultural Foundation, after a proposal from Dr. Lee Jong-sang, a professor of Oriental art. The building designed by the Dutch architect, Rem Koolhaas, with construction entrusted to the Samsung Group. This 4450 m2 structure sits 3 stories above and below ground. Its major distinguishing feature is the forward area, which almost appears to be floating in the air. Construction was undertaken from 2003 to 2005, just off the Gwanak campus, a unregistered trademark main gate, while the opening took place on June 8, 2006. Dr. Young Hung Min assumed the directorship of the gallery in 2006. Dormitory. The dormitory of Seoul National University is named Gwanak. Dormitories for undergraduate and graduate student as well as families are located here. It was founded August 1975, with 5 Gwanak buildings and 1 welfare building, which housed 970 male students. The female dormitory was founded in February 1983. By June 2007, there were 1 administration building, 2 welfare buildings, 12 undergraduate dormitory buildings, 6 graduate students unregistered trademark dormitory buildings, which in total housed 3,680 students. Unlike other schools, there is no curfew hour. The Yunjians are located in the Yunjin campus, which is Medical School of Seoul National University. The Yunjiansa can house 533 undergraduate students, and 17 household of family dormitory. Newspaper. The first edition of the paper was launched while seeking refuge from the ravages of the Korean War, on February 4, 1952. In 1953 it was moved to Dongsan-dong in Seoul, where from 1958 even editions for high school were published. Financial difficulties in 1960 led the paper to cease printing for a time. It was relocated to the Gwanak campus in 1975, where it has been in continuous publication until the present day. At the time of its first launch, the paper was sold for 501 a copy, sometimes twice a week. Now, however, it is distributed for free every Monday. The school paper is not available during school's breaks or exams. Reputation and rankings. Reputation. SNU is generally considered to be the best university in South Korea. A KEDI study found that the university's name value translates into wages that are on average about 12% higher than that of any other Korean universities. SNU graduates dominate South Korea's academics, government, politics and business. Approximately 1 in 4 Korean university presidents studied for their undergraduate degree at Seoul National. Between 2003 and 2009, more students who graduated from science high schools and received presidential scholarships matriculated at Seoul National University than at 8 other leading universities combined. The concentration of SNU graduates in legal, official, and political circles is particularly high. 2/3 of South Korean judges are SNU graduates, although the country's judicial appointment system is based solely on open competitive examinations. In government, slightly more than half of South Korea's elite career Foreign Service Corps, recruited on the basis of a competitive higher diplomatic service exam, are from SNU. Similarly, among the high-ranking government officials who were recruited by an equally competitive higher civil service exam, SNU graduates take up more than 40%. On the political side, 4 out of 7 presidential candidates in 2002 were SNU graduates. International rankings. QS World University Rankings considered it 31st in the world and 3rd in Asia, whilst it was 4th in the independent regional QS Asian University Rankings. The university was 4th in Asia and 50th in the world by the 2014-15 times Higher Education World University Rankings, when its World Reputation Rankings considered it to be 26th globally. Moreover, ARW regarded SNU to be among 101st-150th worldwide and the best in the country. The institute was ranked 20th in publications by a 2008 analysis of data from the Science Citation Index, and the following year ranked 8th in the world in clinical trials. In 2011, the Mines Paris Tech, Professional Ranking World Universities reported that Seoul National is ranked 10th in the world in terms of the number of alumni holding CEO positions in Fortune 500 enterprises. Seoul National University also had the third highest number of students who went on to earn PhDs in American institutions in 2006. Notable alumni and faculty. The list of Seoul National University people includes global leaders such as Song Sang-yeon, President of the International Criminal Court from 2009 to 2015, Ban Ki-moon, UN Secretary-General, Lee Jong-wook, former Director General of the World Health Organization, Kwon Oh-yeon, CEO and Chairman of Samsung Electronics, and Kim Young-sam, 14th President of South Korea. It also includes academics such as Chang Ha-jun, Reader in the Political Economy of Development at the University of Cambridge, and Dr. No-hee Park, Dean of the UCLA School of Dentistry. In media, the campus was used as a filming location for Seoul Broadcasting System's 2008 drama Star's Lover. It was used as the University of Kim Chul-soo's, played by Yoo Ji-tae, employment, his lectures and Lee Ma-ri's, played by Choi Ji-woo, visit to the school. Locations used included the gallery, Kyujang-ok, and Museum Roads. This is the first time the university has allowed its campus to be used as a filming location. In May 2015, the 185th trip of the famous Korean variety show 2 Days and One Night advertised the university by holding various tasks on the university campus in the show's very own fashion. See also: TEPS, Seoul National University Bundang Hospital, Seoul National University Station. Notes and references. Further reading: Seoul National University, Iowish Euro registered trademark E-micron 40 EI, The 40 Years History of Seoul National University, 1986. External links: Seoul National University English website, SNULIF, SNU Students Portal site, Gwanak, Students Dormitory of Gwanak Campus, Central Library, Official Library, University Newspaper.